Hey everybody, it's Todd from Pro365 Adventures, and we are getting ready to put a lift on the 2021 Eco Diesel Jeep Wrangler. And I kind of wanted to show you what it looks like from a side stance here, just bone stock right off of the lot. And this is with the Falken Wildpeak tires that are 33-inch. Now, as we go over onto the side here, you can see exactly how the tires fit inside the wheel well. They come right out even with the edge of the fender, and they're tucked in very nice and neat. Now, when we start taking measurements for stock, the front, if you go up right to this line at the bottom of the fender that you can kind of see, we are at 39 inches from the bottom of the ground all the way up to the top of the fender. As we go to the back, there is a rake that is on the Jeep. It's definitely higher in the back, but to that same line, we are at 39 3/4 inches, give or take. Now, I found out about a really cool off-road outfitters called Disciple Off-Road in Hanford, California. Jeremy Ricks is the owner, and I've just had a really wonderful experience working with Jeremy. And here we are right after the lift was completed. This is a 2.5-inch lift sitting on 35-inch tires, and the wheels, the rims are Black Rhino Warlord. They're 17/9 wheels, and they have a -12 offset, and I think the back spacing is about 4.5 inches. You don't really know how boring the before is until you see the after. And I think that's definitely the case here. It really has transformed the look of the Jeep, and it just really looks cool. I'm really happy with how it came out. All right, I'm out here at Disciple Off-Road with Jeremy Ricks. Jeremy, you're the owner, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What
sir.
have you done to my Jeep here?
So what we ended up doing is installing an EVO manufacturing 2.5-inch diesel enforcer kit, stage 2. Stage 2 meaning it didn't include the front lower control arms, just to correct some caster angles for drivability. Other than that, we ended up doing some Fox 2.0 shocks with it. And of course with EVOs.
We were actually going to try to do the King shocks, but
we were, yeah. There's a long wait on them right now, so just with the wait times, looking at 4 to 6 weeks at best with the King shocks to get built, just to get Todd and his family on the road for their family trip. We ended up doing some Fox 2.0s with this one, so still a great shock. It rides really well. For what the price point is on them, they still ride really well with the EVO coils.
So what would you say, like, what are some other things I should probably consider, like, in the future, I guess, as we continue the build out?
As far as suspension goes, you can always upgrade your shocks, of course. You already got rock jock front and rear control or track bars, so you're able to adjust the axle to be center of the vehicle. So if you were able to ever go higher with your lift, you already have the track bars to kind of adjust your axle to be center again. Yeah, and so we can accommodate. I could accommodate 37s right now, right? You could,
no
yeah.
problem.
So the Rubicons, they have a nice wider fender well to give you more of a room. So with these, even with a 2.5-inch lift, you can definitely run a 37-inch tire with these.
Yeah. Okay.
No, the vehicle's riding really nice though. I don't know what your tires were set at as far as PSI goes, but with the EVO coils compared with these Fox shocks, it rides really nice. So for everybody else in the future, that when you buy your programmer to calibrate for your tire sizes or tire changes, you never want to set the programmer at the sidewall size that it says. So you always want to measure from the bottom of the tire to the top of the tire for the actual measurement.
Because it's actually less than what's on.
It's always going to be less than what the actual sidewall measurement is. So every tire varies. Some are actually a lot closer to what the actual sidewall is, but they all vary depending on the manufacturer.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, my friend.
No, thank you. We got to go for test drive now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now here we are once I got home to do some measurements. And really, it seems like we get much more than a 2.5-inch lift. At least, you also have the height of the tire. But taking a look at this, measuring it the same way from the ground up to the bottom of the line on that front fender, we're sitting right at 45 inches. And on the back, doing the same thing, it is sitting at 43 3/4 of an inch. And that's basically level. And once again, I can't recommend Disciple Off-Road high enough. I mean, Jeremy is responsive. He gets back to you right away. You can tell that he cares, and not only that, but he's excited about your build and some of the things that you're going to be doing. So I would definitely recommend them and tell you should reach out to them. It'll be worth it for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking to do some of these same things to your Jeep, well, this will give you a bit of an idea of what your Jeep will look like with 35-inch tires. Thanks for watching.